Hello guys, it's Victor once again. Another day, another scholarship. I hope you're not overwhelmed yet with the number of scholarships I'm throwing at you. So I haven't spoken extensively about the Commonwealth Scholarship last week. This week we're going further to other kinds of scholarship. So if you're eligible for the Commonwealth Scholarship and you're already putting your documents together and writing your essays, well done. But these are other scholarships you might also want to look at. And in case you've not seen my videos on the Commonwealth Scholarship, fully funded scholarship sponsored by the UK government, please check them out. I've done 4 different videos on that scholarship and how to approach the different essays. So today I bring more scholarships in the UK, more masters and PhD scholarships. I realize I've kind of neglected my PhD subscribers here a little, so I'm going to make up for it. But today I'll be combining both masters and PhD scholarships. So it's a quick dash across the UK, as I do almost every month, to check available scholarships, especially fully funded scholarship, not just partly funded. I do not mean to sound entitled, but the fact is that a number of people cannot afford the partial scholarship. So anything less than full scholarship would be difficult to accept for a number of people because of our financial circumstances and ridiculously high exchange rate, especially if you're coming from the global south and you want to study in the UK. So having said that, let's move straight into the video. So our first scholarship today is at the London University of Arts. London University of Arts, or London Arts University, I believe, or University of Arts London. So anyhow you want to say it. So this is a fully funded scholarship and it's worth £40,000. That's a lot of money. And this scholarship will be given to 4 applicants. 4 applicants, £40,000 each. And it's meant to cover tuition fees, accommodation, I think in the university hall, and contribution to living allowance. And this should be enough, I believe, because the fees are like at most 20,000. Then when you move accommodation, about another 25,000, 26,000, 28,000. The remaining 12,000 would be for living expenses. And these are the courses eligible. So the number of courses in this university, either MArch, that's architecture, I believe. There's MRes, there are also MA courses, I believe. So we'll be looking at the courses shortly. Just a quick rundown of the eligibility requirements. So one of these courses in this university, and you shouldn't have studied in the UK before. So you must be a new, fresh applicant aspiring to study in the UK. You must also be from a developing country. We will see the list below shortly, and you have to provide evidence that you are from a developing country, probably an ID, international passport, driver's license, or something. Then you also have to, your family income also has to be below £50,000. Your annual household income has to be below £50,000. That's actually a lot of money if you convert local currencies. For if you're coming from Africa or from a number of countries in Asia or Latin America, this is already a lot of money. So I think a number of us will pass this threshold. We do not end up to £15,000, £50,000 a year. So then you're meant to present a document of just 350 words while applying for the scholarship. And this document should contain how receiving the scholarship would change your life, would change your career, what contributions will you make in your life, and show the course you intend to apply for and how the skills you acquire in this course will help your future career. Also describe the challenges in your country and how you toy up your country with these skills, and talk quickly about issues of social justice and environmental stewardship in your country. So this essay is typically the questions they ask for both financial aid essay and statement of purpose. So it's like a combination of both a financial aid essay and a statement of purpose. And I've done separate videos on these already on how to write a financial aid essay and how to write a statement of purpose or a personal statement. So please check out that video. It might give you a guideline on how to write. Check out those videos. They might help you on how to write this essay. And these are the eligible countries. It's a very long list. There are a number of countries in the Middle East. Here I see Afghanistan already. In I think this is Eastern Europe, Albania. I can see Bangladesh, Barbados. I can see a number of countries in Africa as well as Rwanda. I can see Iraq from the Middle East. I can see Jamaica in the Caribbean. In the number of countries here. So if you look closely, I think your country is here as well. You can see the Dominican Republic as well. Mozambique, Uganda. Yes, Nigeria is right there below the list. There's also Zimbabwe. So it's a very long list. Vietnam. Quite interesting. So look closely. I believe there's something for everyone. Check closely. I might just find something that you might just see your country on the list. So usually you're meant to get an offer from this university, and after getting an offer you'll be sent to open a portal, and on that portal that's where you upload the essay we talked about. So there's this place called My Funding on your application portal, and that is where you upload this essay we talked about earlier, and the deadline is Friday, 18th of June. But be careful about this deadline. Remember, you have to get an offer first, and it might take a while to get an offer because you might have to wait for about 2 months, a month or 2 months. That's 8 weeks to get an offer. They can start now, so you get that on time. Immediately you get the offer, you go to the scholarship portal and submit that essay we talked about. And I think that is it for this one. Of course, I'll leave links to this, all the scholarships I'm talking about today, below. So let's rush to one PhD scholarship. This is a master's scholarship. Of course, at your free time, you can always check for the courses offered at this university, especially the master's courses, as this degree will be covering. So to cover a number of MA, that's Masters in Architecture and the rest of them. You could check them on your own and see. It's a University of Arts, so this is like building technology, fashion, and allied courses should be here. So let's rush to PhD scholarships. So this is my favorite website when it comes to PhD scholarships. As a matter of fact, I found my present PhD scholarship on this website. This website also contains things like postdoc or other fellowships apart from a PhD, or even job opportunities. And I've shared this website before, I believe, but in case you've not seen it before, if you're interested in jobs in the UK, I think you should come here. It is jobs.ac.uk. It has lots of academic jobs, research jobs, including PhD positions. So I'm now in the PhD section of this website, and there are lots of opportunities here. So I'll just quickly check some of them. Let's go to politics and government. The section of politics and government, where I'm in political science. So naturally I'm going for politics and government. But I will check other disciplines very soon. So usually when I get here, I go straight to the filter. I go to funding type, and I choose international students. Funding type international students. And it filters it to just positions available for international students. One thing interesting about this website, even though it gives mostly vacancies in the UK, it also gives vacancies or PhD positions in surrounding countries in the EU as well. So like this is probably, I'm not very sure where Galicia is, but I think it's somewhere in the EU as well. So it's a PhD opportunity somewhere in the EU. I can see Copenhagen here as well. I can see Copenhagen. Then this is a UK university. Yes, this is a UK university. And look at what they are paying. 17,285 for stipend, a yearly stipend. So just click on this and see which you're eligible for if you're interested in politics and allied issues, international development and things like that. So here, this is University of Leiden. I think is in the Netherlands, a popular university in the Netherlands. They're looking for two PhD students in political science. So take advantage of this. Look at it and see the admissions applications requirements. University of Dublin City in Ireland looking for 20 PhD students in social sciences. Take advantage of this, guys. Take advantage of this. And also be mindful of their deadlines. The deadlines are also written here. It says 31st of March. So I can see Edinburgh here as well. Edinburgh, 31st of March. There is Trinity College Dublin, University of Dublin. Also scholarship in PhD study in political science, April 1st. So guys, take advantage of this. There are of course other disciplines apart from political science. There are other disciplines, there are other fields of specialization. And we can also check that and see other non-political science fields. So if you're interested in computer sciences, you're in luck because there are lots of positions. From this page, I see over 100 positions, And as usual, you go to the funding type section and click on international students. Here you see international students, 48 positions. So we click on it and it filters our search list for us. And these are the opportunities in computer science open to international students, most of which, if not all of which, are fully funded. I can already see something in Imperial College London, fully funded scholarship, PhD scholarship in computational complexity. That sounds grand and interesting as well. So guys, take advantage of this. And there are lots of opportunities here, lots of fields here. So if you're a PhD student, just binge on this page and check very hard. Just like me, you find something that suits you. So we'll be rushing back to our master's scholarship. And for a PhD scholarship, as you know, you might need to submit things like the normal statement of purpose, probably a research proposal as well. And I've done a separate video on how to write a research proposal. And whether you're a master's or a PhD applicant, you might also need to write an academic CV. I've also done a video on how to write an academic CV on this channel. So check out those videos. I have almost everything, if not everything you need for a good, solid postgraduate application. So let's move to another scholarship. So this one is known as the Global Voices Scholarship at the University of East Anglia. And this is for those who are interested in creative writing, storytelling, fiction, biographies, non-fiction, script writing, poetry, and things like that. And it's a fully funded scholarship, covers tuition and maintenance. So it's quite a generous scholarship. And the deadline is May the 14th. Of course, you'll be applying for an MA in creative writing. And this particular one is for candidates, especially those from sub-Saharan Africa. This scholarship prioritizes candidates from sub-Saharan Africa. Global Voices Scholarship for those interested in creative writing. Of course, I'll be leaving links to this below as well, so you can read on your own and see the particular applications requirements. Usually just a bachelor's, at least a 2-1 in your bachelor's degree, probably a bit of internship or work experience and things like that. So I'll leave a link to that below and you can check on your own. So we're doing a quick dash across different opportunities. So this is another one in creative writing, and it's open to those from the Indian subcontinent, Middle East, and North Africa. So that one was mostly sub-Saharan Africa. The first one we saw was mostly sub-Saharan Africa, I believe. Global Voices. Why the Sonny Mehta Scholarship for Writers? still on creative MSc creative writing, mostly from those from the Middle East, the MENA region especially. And yes, this is it. So it says self-funded here, but yet wrote demonstrate genuine financial need. So you must first do not have any other scholarship. Then you have to demonstrate that you have financial need to be eligible for the scholarship. You shouldn't be like sponsored by different organization or by your government or something, but you come in as a self-funded, but demonstrate that you actually do not have the money in the first place, if that makes sense. And it says here, of course, it's going to cover tuition fee and maintenance when you're able to demonstrate that you do not have the money in the first place. And yeah, so for writers, take advantage of this, and good luck to you. There's yet another one for writers, the UEA Booker Prize Foundation Scholarship. UEA, of course, is University of East Anglia. Also fully funded maintenance allowance. And yes, for people both in the UK, international fees, wherever you're coming from, you're eligible for this scholarship. And I think Commonwealth countries, if I'm correct, yes, must be residents of a Commonwealth country. Yeah, Commonwealth country. And as usual, the deadline 14th May 2021. So let's rush, guys. So now it is the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine. So we've been here a number of times, I believe. We looked at the school last month, and there's still a number of scholarships you can look at here. I think the scholarships we mentioned last month are still open. So just check the deadline. Here we have a May deadline 2021. So if you're interested in the scholarship, and if you see home here, home here means domestic students. And what I think you should be looking for is overseas, or check adverts for details. If there's no home, it means probably for overseas. Here it's mostly for African scientists. So we know this is for African scientists, medical statistics, African scientists. And then the deadline is April 25th, 2021. So we've looked at most of the scholarship already. So if you are into the medical sciences, you might want to check out the school, the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine. And they have lots of fully funded scholarship. So take advantage of them, both masters and actually PhD as well. PhD scholarship, master's scholarships, some of them are still open. So take a look at them. And let's rush. Let's rush. So now we're going to SOAS, School of Oriental and African Studies. And after a long wait, the Allen Nestor Ferguson Scholarships at the University of SOAS is open. So this is a scholarship we've looked at previously. We've looked at the scholarship at the University of Sheffield and the University of Leeds. I think for the University of Leeds is already closed, but for Sheffield the Nestor Ferguson Scholarship is still open. So that of SOAS also opened recently. So the Allen Nestor Scholarship at SOAS opened recently, and the deadline is 30th of April as well. And to be eligible for the scholarship, you have to be from an African country and apply and get offers from MA African Studies or International Studies and Diplomacy. An unconditional offer meets everything, all the requirements, admissions requirements. And I think there's a special application form. So after you've met the admissions requirements, there's a special application form you need to fill. I'll probably take a quick look at it. So this is the form you're meant to fill after you've gotten admission for these eligible courses and you're from Africa. So you're meant to fill this form. It's mostly a form of your personal details. And I think there's a place where you write a short essay about the normal question, why you need a scholarship, how it will help your community, what is your financial condition, and things like that. So these are normal questions they ask usually for statement of purpose or financial statement. So go and watch my videos on statement of purpose, financial statement. It will help you with combined knowledge on how to write this scholarship. So 5,000 word as well to write the essay for this scholarship. And remember, you have to get an offer first. So start, just rush now to SOAS, apply for either African Studies, International Diplomacy, or here they even give a third course, Social Anthropology of Development. So that's the Alan Nestor scholarship for you at SOAS. So this is it at Sheffield, University of Sheffield. We talked about this already, and these are the qualified, um, these are the eligible courses for the scholarship. I think the scholarship at Sheffield is open to all people from developing countries, not just Africa, I believe. For Sheffield, it is open to people from developing countries, not just um, not just from Africa. Yeah, this is the list of countries that are eligible for the scholarship. If you look closely, you probably find your country there. Especially if you're from a low income or a middle income country, very likely find your country on this list. So, as usual, I'll be leaving a link to this below. And there's a quick one before we go, and this is for those in the divinities. Divinities, that's theology and things like that, pastoral studies. So, if you're interested in the School of Divinity at the University of Edinburgh, if you're interested in a master's program at the School of Divinity, that's theology, Bible related issues. So there's a fully funded scholarship for, this is also for African graduates, I believe, African applicants. This is the Desmond Tutu Church of Scotland Masters Scholarship. Fully funded scholarship covers overseas tuition, accommodation. It's at £500 per calendar month for living cost. Okay, that's fair. Um, Visa cost, return ticket. Oh, it contains almost it gives you everything. Insurance from Church of Scotland business travel. Oh my God, this is generous. And to be shortlisted, you're required to be from one of these churches here, one of these Christian denomination to be eligible for the scholarship. Of course, you're also meant to have a 2-1. So there are other details here you could read on your own. As usual, I'll be leaving links to these scholarship at the description box of this video. And that's it, guys. For PhD students, remember this page. Take a look at it. There's something for everybody. Check closely. And then you find something that's at least closely aligned with your area of interest. And that is it, guys. That is it. And I would see you in the next one. Stay motivated. Start getting busy. Roll up your sleeves and get to work. This is the period for applications. Do not rest until success is attained. And that's it, guys. Take care, and I'll see you at the top. Bye bye.